A warm greetings to everyone. Agriculture Makers team welcomes you to this video, and I am very much happy to see you all again. And in this video, we are going to cover the NABARD Bankable Project on Rural Godown. And come on, let's get into the video. We all know that a godown refers to the grain storage structure, and the requirement of an ideal grain storage structure includes it is to control and reduce the storage losses from rodents, insects, microorganisms, birds, moisture and heat to a very minimum level. The important considerations to be taken while constructing the godown includes all the holes, pipes, ducts and other openings should be guarded by suitable means in order to prevent the entry of rats and other vermin. The structure should have smooth, crack-free internal surfaces, and there should not be any unnecessary cavities and projections to prevent the lodgement from insects and vermin, and periodical fumigation and other treatments should be done to eliminate the infestation by insects, fungus and etc. The structure shall be designed so as to facilitate its sealing from fumigation, or how to facilitate to seal a portion where fumigation can be carried out, or sometimes it may be made completely airtight if required. And the godown should have good ventilation arrangement to prevent the moisture accumulations, and the structure shall be designed to make it possible to control moisture. Moisture may be controlled by adopting methods of construction using non-hygroscopic materials, by sound wall, roof and floor construction by the use of vapor barriers and by the use of aeration. The structure shall be so oriented that it will receive a minimum solar radiation. Remember, it should receive only a minimum solar radiation. Reflective external surfaces, insulating materials, sunshades, a minimum of glass surfaces, and controlled ventilation and aeration is necessary to reduce the internal temperature. Coming to the capacity and dimensions, there are three types including small, medium and large. For small sized godowns, the capacity should be 50, 100, 200 and 250 metric tonners, which means lesser than 250 metric tonners. And for medium sized godowns, the capacity should be between 500 to 2000 metric tonners, that is 500, 1000 and 2000. Coming to the large sized godowns, the capacity must be above 2000 metric tonners. For storage capacities of greater than or equal to 1000 metric tonners, there must be provisions to divide the godowns into suitable compartments depending upon the availability of land, and the height of a road-fed godown is 5.6 meter. These are very much important. You have to remember that. The ideal stake size shall be 9.15 meter into 6.1 meter into 4.57 meter, which is your length, breadth and depth or height. Coming to the location selection should be very much important. The structure should be located on a raised, well-drained site which is not liable to flooding or inundation, and it shall be away from a place likely to be affected by seepage of water. The construction of godowns in the residential areas should be avoided. In selecting the location, maximum attention should be paid to the hygiene and sanitary conditions of the area, and the following distance should be maintained. Yes, the godown should be 500 meter, at least 500 meter away from the brick kilns, bone crushing mills, garbage dumping grounds, slaughterhouses, tanneries and hide curing centers or such other places, the vicinity of which is deleterious to the safe storage of food grains. Yes, the distance should be 500 meter from the places which are deleterious to the safe storage of food grains, and it should be a minimum 300 meter away from dairies and poultry farms, and it should be minimum 150 meter away from factories and other sources of fire such as workshops, haystacks, timber stores and petrol pumps. These are very much important. You have to remember these things. And there should not be any trees near the structure, as so the roots may affect the foundation. The structure should be at least 3 meter away from any branches of trees, poles and anything, so as to avoid the access by the rodents. And these data you have to remember. In the godown, there must be premises for adequate parking, maneuvering of vehicles, and the structure should preferably situated near the transport area. If the structure is in the interior place, an approach road suitable for the movement of trucks and trolleys should be provided. In case if the capacity of the godown is greater than 1000 metric tons, the necessary structures including office room, store room, chowkidar cum switch room or chowkidar quarters, isolation shed, laboratory block, sanitation installation, drinking water arrangement and firefighting arrangement is required. For smaller godowns, suitable ancillary structures may be selected as per the needs. Coming to the plinth should be generally kept 80 cm above the finished ground level, and platform should be provided along the length of the godown in order to facilitate loading and unloading. The minimum width of the platform should be 2.45 meter for the road fed godowns. Remember, the platform should be provided with an outward slope. It is not inward, it is outward slope of 1 in 40 in order to prevent the rainwater from getting inside the godowns through the doors, and the platform should be preferably covered, and the plinth should be filled with good and selected earth in layers, and it should not exceed 200 mm, that is 20 cm, and each layer should be watered, rammed and consolidated. The finished level of filling should be in a slope intended to be given on the floor, and the slope should be 1:2 if it is built with a lime mortar, and the slope should be 1:6 if it is constructed with a cement mortar, and it should be provided with damp proof course of well graded concrete with waterproofing compound. And as the waterproofing compound is a coat of residual petrol bitumen, and it is to a minimum thickness of 40 mm on brick masonry or 50 mm on stone masonry. You have to remember the slope and thickness, everything. And then a cement concrete or reinforced cement or stone slab projection of 15 to 18 cm at plinth level may be provided at a plinth height of 0.75 to 0.8 meter, so that rats and rodents will not enter the godowns, and movable steps are to be provided so that they can be pulled away from the godown entrances when not in use. Coming to that of the civil structures, the foundation, flooring, walls, roofs and everything should conform the central or state PWD specification as per the norms of the warehouse, and the design of the walls should be in accordance with the general constructional practices, that is IS 1905 to 1969, and care shall be taken that the tensile stresses do not exceed the cracking limit, and roof shall be of single span structural steel or tubular trusses, and these trusses shall be fixed on RCC or stone masonry or brick masonry pillars at a height of 5.6 meter from the road fit from the floor level to the tile level at the column ends. And finally, it is the ventilation. The ventilator shall be fixed 15 centimeter from the top edge of the wall measured from inside the godown, and adequate ventilations as per the norms of the warehouse should be provided for good air circulation inside the godown, and it is required to keep the quality of the materials stored in that godown. And this is all about the rural godown. And kindly make note of everything, whatever you read online, so that it will be easy for you to give revision. And with this, we are winding up. And I hope the video will be very much useful to you. Thank you for all your supports. Do subscribe our channel for the next earliest updates by tapping on the bell icon. Thank you and see you all again.